big news today is that report that Monica Lewinsky is willing to testify that she did have a sexual relationship with the president.
As we navigate the tumultuous waters of American presidential marriages, one cannot overlook the staggering revelations that emerge from the annals of history. With nearly a third of the 46 U.S. presidents implicated in accusations of marital infidelity, the sanctity of the presidential union is brought into question. From clandestine affairs to whispered rumors, we invite you to delve into the hidden narratives of presidents who strayed from their marital vows, reshaping the landscape of American political history. Let's kick off with a dose of presidential scandal starring none other than the infamous Donald Trump, known for his escapades in both business and romance. Trump's notorious dalliances, particularly with adult film star Stephanie Clifford, made headlines. But the real kicker? His extramarital adventures allegedly continued post-presidency. While he may have mastered the art of secrecy, Trump's reputation for scandalous trysts persists, leaving many to wonder just how many skeletons are stashed in his closet. Whether you love him or loathe him, Trump's knack for keeping secrets rivals a magician's sleight of hand, though his tricks aren't earning him any standing ovations. In the colorful tapestry of presidential tales, Lyndon B. Johnson's romantic escapades add a spicy chapter. Rumor has it that during his tenure, he had a knack for maintaining a bustling social calendar. With Alice Glass and Helen Gahagan Douglas allegedly gracing his affections, Johnson's press secretary once quipped that he possessed the charms of a Turkish sultan in Istanbul. Madeleine Brown, too, found herself entangled in this romantic web, birthing Johnson's son, Stephen. Despite the clandestine nature of their liaisons, Johnson ensured his paramours were well looked after, even securing discreet apartments for their rendezvous. Ah, the tales of power and passion. Now, let's dive into something more scandalous. According to a jaw-dropping exposé on George H.W. Bush from the Washington Times, the Oval Office wasn't just for Oval meetings. Both male and female escorts apparently had their own VIP passes. Talk about a diverse clientele. But did old George H.W. Bush partake in these escapades? The details are elusive, but he obviously wasn't inviting over escorts to his office to discuss labor laws, was he? And just when you thought it couldn't get any juicier, best-selling author Randy J. Tabarelli dishes out the dirt in her book Grace and Steel, spilling the tea on a steamy affair between Bush Sr. and a staffer named Jennifer Fitzgerald that spanned almost 2 decades. With secrets like these, it's a wonder why the White House didn't come with a rated R warning. In the wild world of presidential antics, Gerald Ford danced to his own beat when it came to dealing with spies. Forget secret missions, he allegedly preferred a more hands-on approach. According to President Johnson's ex-aide, Bobby Baker, Ford and JFK both had eyes for Ellen Romich, an East German spy with a striking resemblance to Elizabeth Taylor. Romich supposedly had a White House pass for more than just sightseeing, and she loved to please. But Ford's romantic rendezvous turned into a comedy of errors when old J. Edgar Hoover caught wind of the affair. The FBI director dangled the sword of scandal over the happily married Ford's head and blackmailed him to get to the top. Ah, the tangled tale of Thomas Jefferson, the founding father who couldn't quite free himself from the shackles of irony. Despite his stance against slavery, he found himself entangled in its web, owning a troop of slaves, including one named Sally Hemings, who captured his heart. Their covert romance blossomed into a family tree with branches that blurred the line between black and white, though only one sapling made it to adulthood without getting pruned. And in a twist fit for a Shakespearean comedy, Jefferson's last will and testament finally set Sally and her offspring free, though the uncanny resemblance between his mini-me Madison and himself left no room for doubt about their shared DNA. Moving on, Warren Harding stands out not for his presidential prowess, but for his spectacular display of ineptitude. His indiscretion in his extramarital affairs was so infamous that rumors circulated about his wife's involvement in his death, with some suggesting her culinary talents extended beyond Sunday roasts to more sinister concoctions. Harding's romantic escapades were as prolific as they were scandalous. Nan Britton, claiming to have delivered Harding's daughter Elizabeth Ann, penned a tell-all that had historians nodding in agreement. Then there was Carrie Fulton Phillips, who made Harding's heart race faster than a campaign trail sprint, and also became the only person to successfully shake down the GOP when she threatened to expose Harding. Poetic justice, I say. Dwight D. Eisenhower's presidency from 1953 to 1961 was marked by a wartime romance that became the talk of the town. During World War II, he found himself smitten with Kay Summersby, his personal driver. With his wife Mamie back in the States, Dwight and Kay's affair blossomed overseas. Summersby, a former British model, penned a tell-all book in 1977 titled Past Forgetting My Love Affair with Dwight D. Eisenhower, revealing intimate details of their relationship. Despite attempts to consummate their love, purportedly hindered by Dwight's alleged bedroom issues, rumors swirled about the true nature of their romance. In a twist of fate, Eisenhower even sought permission to divorce Mamie in 1945, but General George Marshall denied his request. President Roosevelt's love life was as colorful as a political campaign poster. Despite the public perception of Eleanor as the apple of his eye, it was Lucy Mercer who stole his heart. Picture her, tall, blonde, and undoubtedly a head-turner. Eleanor stumbled upon their clandestine affair when she found love letters tucked away in her husband's drawer, a revelation that could have led to a political disaster faster than you can say Franklin. Faced with Eleanor's ultimatum for a divorce, Roosevelt opted for a political tightrope walk, swearing off Mercer while continuing their rendezvous under the noses of the Washington elite. And lo and behold, Mercer remained by his side till the end, proving that political secrets and romantic entanglements make for strange bedfellows indeed. We have officially moved into the cheating Hall of Famers now. JFK's exploits in the realm of romance were so vast that enumerating them would require more time than a Scorsese movie. From White House workers to movie stars, he had a penchant for companionship that rivaled the wildest of Hollywood scripts. And oh, the Secret Service, not just protectors of the realm, but guardians of John's clandestine liaisons, ensuring no trace of his escapades lingered for Jackie to uncover. Rumor has it that he even dabbled in the art of threesomes, proving that his lifestyle was as penetrating as his policies. Angie Dickinson, Kim Novak, and the immortal Marilyn Monroe all found themselves entangled in his amorous web. With a suite at Washington's Mayflower Hotel at his beck and call, JFK's romantic conquests knew no bounds, cementing his status as a Casanova of the highest order. You all knew this was coming, right? Behold, the pièce de résistance of presidential scandals, the magnum opus of political promiscuity, none other than the illustrious Bill Clinton. A president whose extracurricular activities gave tabloids enough material to last a lifetime. In the annals of modern political scandals, Clinton's escapades take center stage. From dalliances with Jennifer Flowers to liaisons with state troopers arranging his trysts, his romantic exploits would make even James Bond blush. And who could forget Sally Perdue, offered hush money in the form of a lifetime federal job? But it was Monica Lewinsky who sealed his fate, a young intern whose Oval Office rendezvous with Clinton became the stuff of legend. With a stained dress and a cigar as evidence, the scandal rocked the nation, prompting fervent denials, followed by a reluctant admission of guilt. So, thirst for power, ego, or just lust? What led all these presidents to commit such acts? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.